Hello. Da-da. Da-da-da-da. We are back, guys. Hello, guys. I told you we're coming back very, very shortly, and we're back immediately. I don't think we took even up to 5 minutes from our previous interview. So we're back with another trainer, qualified trainer. Hello, Rinde. Rinde, I couldn't wait to say your name since I have been pronouncing it the wrong way. So now you corrected me. Rinde, I'm so glad that you're back with us and I can pronounce your name correctly. Hi Bill, how are you? Olayinka, good evening. Thank you for joining us. So we're back with another interview. This is the post HMT train the trainer graduates here. And we're interviewing them one by one, although most of them have already gone home because they concluded on the training yesterday evening, and today a lot of people have already made their way back home to their various destinations. But we have a few people still here, and we thought they would share their experience with you so that you would have an idea and you can get first-hand information from their trained HMT trainers. So here we go now. We have Josephine here. She's from South Africa. She will do all her introductions. So I just want to share with you what HMT is all about. This a specific one. This is HMT Train the Trainers. So this this certification will enable the individual that participated in this, the graduates, to be able to train other people in HMT. So they would be able to hold HMT in their various destinations. And if you joined us before in our previous interview, you'd also realize that this is sort of a blueprint for you. It's like it's literally handing you a business, like our previous interviewee said that he was handed a business, a franchise of what to do. And he could even use it in other areas, not just in HMT. So well, guys, this is your opportunity to hear firsthand from the graduates. And here I present you Josephine. Okay, so here we go. Josephine, just introduce yourself and tell us about your experience.
Hi everybody, my name is Josephine Llale. I am from South Africa. I work as a pastor, and I enjoyed the trainers training so much that I don't even have words to express my experience. It's been money well invested, time well invested. I can't even begin to express my gratitude for Dr. Sunday Adelaja and Derek Snyder and Philip, who were really the people who made this possible. From my experience, this training is what I needed to propel me forward, but more importantly, to help, fulfill the Great Commission. I did my first HMT in 2013 in April. I was so blown away and radically changed so much that I wanted people to share, the experience that I had. I was so excited that I went straight ahead to the church that I was pastoring, with the aim of helping them to see the value of HMT and for me to do HMT with them so that they can also change. And that was my mistake, because when I got there, I went there hoping to train them, but I was not really ready yet to be a trainer. I just come out of HMT. And after trying it out, not following the system as we've learned this week, I found that I couldn't do it. I was frustrated with the results and the responses that I got. I came again in November 2013 to do the second HMT, and I went back and I tried again and it didn't work. And then I went back and I started to go through all the teaching, the follow-up program that they had set up for people who go through HMT, and then the books and the messages. I found that I started to change myself. I really changed a lot and I grew. And in that stage, I realized that I had grown, but yet still I needed to be able to know how I can help other people to change. I needed to understand how the system was set up in order for a person to change, and also to help others to change through facilitating HMT. So I wrote to Pastor Derek to ask him if there was something like this available, because I felt that I needed to be taught. Because I mean, I felt that I've changed. My life had radically changed. I was, getting results. I've always wanted to study master's degree, but I felt held back. And through the first HMT, I learned how to overcome ill discipline, how to systematize my own life. But I felt that I needed to be able to help other people to do the same. So in coming here to be a trainer, to be trained as a trainer, I fully understand how the school is set up, or the academy is set up. I fully understand a lot of things that I didn't understand, why they create such an environment for HMT. I understand why they put the programs the way that they put them, the workshops and the sequence that they put them in. I understand why we have pressure points or red dots and green dots. I understand that. I understand why they make us to read a book a day. I started to understand those things, and now when I go back, I feel like when I set up a school, when I set up an HMT, I will be able to set it up in such a way that it produces the results, because I understand the rationale behind, I understand the philosophy, and therefore I will be able to see results. I'll be able to see people's lives change. And what is very exciting as well is the support. You're always supported by a director. There's a director and Pastor Derek and the academy. They give all the support that you need, and everything is systematized, that you know that if you follow the system, then you're guaranteed the same results, because HMT works everywhere. So I'm excited about this, and I feel like it's an investment that especially people who want to be history makers should invest in, because of you will go back there and really produce history makers, because it has proven that it works.
Wow, Josephine, thank you so much for that. You've given us a different angle from what Jefferson gave us earlier, and I really like that. So thank you so much for that, because you started with your history, the HMTs that you've attended. Guys, did you hear that? Josephine has actually attended previously 2 HMTs. So she has a background. It's not even a case of just one HMT. She's attended 2. One in April of 2013 and another one in November of 2013. And with both HMTs, she's tried, she had a heart to help other people to attain, to gain what she had or what she had experienced from HMT, and realized that she was challenged in doing that. It was not producing the results that she needed. And she made the next step of having to call, to write to the trainers here, or people that have been attended before, several times before, to tell them, how can I achieve results or help other people that were in my situation to get this new life, new experience that I've experienced. I just want to clarify something with you, Josephine. You said that you were trying to study again a master's or something. Did you end up doing that?
Yes, I did.
Okay, can you tell a little bit about that? Because that's really important.
Yes, I didn't finish this part of the story. I finally attain my master's degree, and it's really was through, because of HMT, the values that I gained or I developed as a result of being here. I started to understand the importance of education, just learning from Pastor Sunday and understanding how education is important if you're going to be a history maker. So I had always wanted to do a master's degree, but felt held back, often because of my own maybe slothfulness, not being able to be organized enough. So when I finished my HMT, I decided to go back home and to put my priorities straight, because that's what you learn here. You learn about what is my mission, what is my vision in life, and what are my values. And I was able to go back home and be alone on those retreats that we are encouraged to have every month. And I was able to focus for the first time in my life, to focus on my life mission, to be able to say, what is it that God has called me to do, and what are the things that I'm going to need. And one of the things was to continually study, and I made getting my master's a priority. And in spite of me being a pastor and leading a big church, and also working, because of that's where I also got my income from, I was able to do it because of the HMT, the training. I was able to remove distractions from my life, be able to say no to things that were distracting me from getting my master's. And I was able to do well in spite of, like, I was studying long distance from the institution. I was able to do it and to do it well, to even be among the top students. So in that way, I realized how without HMT, without what I've learned here, I wouldn't have been able to achieve my master. It would have always been a dream that I'm hoping to achieve. I would have always had to make excuses, say I have a lot of responsibility on my plate. Being a pastor involves a lot of things, and I also have to work because I need to pay my bills. But in spite of that, because of how the system is set up for you to achieve in anything, I was able to get it. So I'm really grateful to Dr. Sunday and to Pastor Derek and his team.
Wow. Thank you, Josephine. I really just wanted to clarify for you guys there that this HMT is not just for you to come and learn what you're learning, or, you know, about being a disciple or being a pastor or being a Christian. It can actually even help you in your life as a whole. And this example is a first-hand example. It doesn't have to be education for you. You know, it might just be a project that you want to achieve. For Josephine, she had always wanted to do her master's, and after attending HMT, she attended HMT twice in 1 year. You know, because she sees the value in it. It's not just because you want to travel to Ukraine or you just want to be here. It's because she sees the value. From the first time, she saw the value, and she wanted to really help other people to attain what she has gained from that experience, the environment here in Ukraine. And then this is a third time that now she's become a trainer herself. But her first time and the transformation from that first time is what prompted her to come for the the second time and the trainer. And also she wants to transform other people. So she's got that heart to do that. And, you know, she channeled her own first learning experience and first results to her attaining what she'd always wanted to for a very long time, in her own words, which is her master's. She did that, and she was top of the class, basically. That's what she said just now, is that she was one of the best students in the school. And as you know, Dr. Sunday is big on education, but it might not be education for you. It might just be you setting up your own business. It might even be your family life that you want to be able to focus on and strategize and make sure that you're doing the right thing, that you're growing in the right way. This is a place where you can learn that discipline, you can learn that knowledge, the understanding, learn the actions to take to make sure that you achieve your goals, your objectives in life. So I'm really grateful for what Josephine has just shared with us here. Her experience is totally different. You see, this is why these interviews are great, because her experience is totally different from what Jefferson had and what he gave us. Jefferson was more on the business side, and Josephine is a personal side, but not just personal to herself, but personal to also individuals, and her learning experience, and also making sure that other people are able to develop and be the best of who they want to be. So I just want to ask right now, because this is a short interview, as you know, what would you do differently when you get back now? You mentioned briefly some of the things that you're going to do, you plan to do, but you were not able to do before. But now, what power or what more strength or knowledge have you gained, and what are you going to do differently?
Thank you, Queen Myra, for that question. It's a very important question because now, once you finish training, you need to put it into implementation. And that's what I intend to do. What I liked about this training, it gives you a step-by-step strategy as to how you can implement what you've learned. So my first step is to do an HMT with the churches that I've had the opportunity to pastor and to be part of. That's part of it. And I've already set the dates for that. Wow. I've already sent out bookings and asked for quotations from 3 venues so that I can get the best. And I'm busy setting up a list of people that I'm going to ask to attend. And by God's grace, because of where I am in the space, I'm going to sponsor part of the cost so that I can make it accessible and affordable to people. Because I feel called. I've been a campus pastor most of my life, so I feel called to young people. So I want to be able to sponsor a lot of them to come. So that's part of it. And then I intend to follow the system as it is, because they showed us how to promote HMT, how to plan 3 months ahead of time, and I intend to follow those systems to be able to make sure that I get the results, I get the right number of people there, I get the materials. It's a very systematized way that if I follow it, I'm guaranteed that I'm going to get HMT going on that particular day that I've set. And I intend to follow the system as it is. And the good thing is that it's going to be a 3.5-day program, HMT, but what I like is that there will be videos, so I won't have to teach the whole time. There will be videos that the students will be able to watch with me, and I'll be able to interact with them because they're interactive, the videos. So that's what I'm looking forward to. And also at the end of the HMT, the students will be able to graduate, or the participants will be able to graduate, and once they graduate, there will be a follow-up in 18 weeks follow-up program that I'll be able to do. So what's good is that unlike in the previous case where I was just doing things without understanding the rationale, how I'm going to do HMT now, I'll be understanding the rationale behind it. I'll be able to set up the right environment, because that was also another problem, the right environment that will produce the results, because now I've been trained to know how to set that environment, and I'll have the resources that will help me to be able to have the right substance or the right content in terms of building up a history maker. And after that, I will also be able to have a follow-up program that will ensure that the students are not trained and then they don't know how to follow up from the training. So that is what I'm going to do differently, and I'm really excited about it, and I'm sure that there will be results.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Thank you very much, Josephine. That's really detailed. Thank you for all your explanation. And I'm really intrigued by some of the things that Josephine has planned already. First of all, she's already planned some of these things. She only just finished yesterday, in fact. So I asked that question just to kind of trigger the graduates about, hey, I met my match here, because she's already prepared. She's already sent out quotes to various venues, so to see what the cost would be, and if they'll be able to accommodate them for the time that she wants to set up her HMT in South Africa. She's already got plans for most of the places or churches that she's pastored, the campuses, and also what really touched me a lot here is that she's also going to sponsor some of this herself financially. You don't have to do that. This is already enough value, and people that are interested, they will pay for this because you paid for this training. But she's out of her own heart. She knows her locations. She knows what the challenges of the people are, and she's decided to sponsor the program and help some people so that it's more affordable for them. So I'm really, really glad to hear that. That's really a great thing to do. Thank you very much. It's been a great interview with you, and it's been a pleasure knowing you. So keep us updated. And another thing that you mentioned there, Josephine, is that you this program is like an 18-week follow-up. 18 weeks. Wow, that's a lot. You see, this is a very detailed program, guys. So if you can join in next HMT or even HMT Train the Trainer, then here's your opportunity. The Train the Trainer, as Jefferson said, is being handed a business franchise in your hand. Just take it, and that's an opportunity as far as I'm concerned. But you can also always come for HMT. Josephine came twice in 1 year, and the next HMT, if you don't know, is in November of this year. So the dates will be will be put out. So you can plan for it, and if you want more information, you can go to sundayadelajablog.com and then /visit. You will see the information about the next HMT. So it's in November. Of course, we have one in August, which is for the teenagers. So if you haven't already registered for that, I don't know if you can still register, but also check out the same web page, which is sundayadelajablog.com/visit. sundayadelajablog.com/visit. So again, I would like to thank you very much, Josephine, for this information that you've given us. I do hope everything goes according to plan. So guys, we'll be back again. I've got at least one more, or maybe it might be two actually, maybe 2 more people to interview today. So the next person will be coming up shortly. I'm just going to conclude with this one. I will come back to you in a little while. Okay, take care, and we'll see you soon. Thank you. Bye.